Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks a lot for joining. I just wanted to make a quick video to sort of say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I have a giveaway going on to give away one of my vintage original Advanced Dungeons& and Dragons modules when I hit 100 subscribers here on the channel. And I was going to reveal the module when I hit 80. I'm currently at around 32 subscribers, so I appreciate everyone who's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please check out my other videos, and if you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe. Today, I'm talking a little bit about sort of my foray into Dungeons & Dragons and to gaming in general. Today's my birthday, July 17th, so I thought I'd make this video to let you know sort of what my background was in Dungeons & Dragons. I started pretty young. I didn't know what D&D was when I was about 9. I had an older cousin who was probably around 10 years older than me. Her birthday is actually tomorrow. Her name is Joanne. And she introduced me to Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, many years ago. I won't tell you how old I am. But I was about 9 and I was very intrigued with what she was telling me because I didn't understand how the game worked. You know, I grew up with games like checkers and chess and Monopoly and Life, all board games where you roll a die and you go around a board. And Dungeons and Dragons was very different. So I was pretty intrigued and I said, well, how do you win the game? And Joanne got quiet for a little while and said, well, you don't. It never ends. It's an infinite game. It can be if you really want it to be. And then as the years went on, I think I played my first game of Dungeons and Dragons at her friend's house, Steve and Carrie. They were brother and sister. And they put on a Dungeons and Dragons game and I kind of geeked out. I dressed up. I put on I put on like some sort of robe, like a priest. But then I borrowed a friend's bow, and I had a bow and arrow. It was very LARPy. I don't LARP, but you know, I had to kind of get in character, I guess you could say. So anyway, I want to talk a little bit about sort of what I've been doing and why I'm doing this now. So I lost my job in October of last year, and I do UX and UI design, and I've been doing it for a long time, and I like it, but I don't know if it's going to be my thing long term. I'm still sort of exploring it. I've been applying for jobs and, you know, basically hearing crickets because of the way the job market is. If you're looking for a job or if you've been recently laid off, I really hope you find something soon. I feel for you. So one of the things I want to talk about was back in 2001, I got into D20, you know, as Wizards of the Coast put out the D20 system when Dungeons and Dragons 3.0 came out. I was very excited. It got revamped. Like many people did, I got revamped and reinvigorated by what was happening in the industry. And I started creating a post-apocalyptic campaign setting called Unearth the Dark Future. And I have a little mock-up here of sort of what the book was going to look like for D20. And I think I might go back to this and do a little bit more writing and actually change it into 5e. You can see a little 5e logo here on the bottom. And this piece of artwork came from a gentleman named Kyle Anderson. And that piece is probably 20 years old. And I haven't done much with the game in a while, but now that I don't have a job, maybe it's something I could do. Maybe I could put a Kickstarter up there if there's interest. I even reached out to some famous D&D artists at the time. If anybody knows Wayne Reynolds, who did a lot of stuff for, you know, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and also Pathfinder. He's done pretty much all the Pathfinder covers for their modules and their core books. So I had reached out to Wayne, you know, back in 2002, and he drew this. This is called the Illuminari. This is one of the character classes in my game for Unearth the Dark Future, and it's sort of like a priest, a healer, and this is an original Wayne Reynolds. And there's a funny story behind it because he said he was going to do a quarter page. I could only afford a quarter page black and white from Wayne at the time, and I said that's perfect. And I thought he was going to just scan it and email me like a JPEG. But what happened was he mailed this to me in California from the UK. And when it arrived, I was sort of like shocked. And I was like, this is beautiful. And I thanked him profusely. And I was supposed to send it back. And I said to him, I said, Wayne, can I just keep this? And he literally just said yes. So this is sort of one of my prized possessions. I had it framed, obviously, and you can kind of see the little tick mark here, this little T mark in pencil, um, where I'm supposed to cut, or at least crop it for the book. So this was super exciting, and I had a bunch of other artists do a lot of black and whites. I couldn't really afford color. Um, I can't remember the name of all the artists right now, but I've been starting to dig through this, and I just wanted to share it with you because not a lot of people know about this, and I just wanted to share. Again, it's my birthday, so thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Don't forget, I have a giveaway going, so when I reach 100 subscribers on this channel, I will, through my newsletter, the DM. It's called the Dungeon Philosophy of Dungeon Mastering. So I will put a link in the description below. Please sign up for my newsletter. I'd love to have you. I'd love to keep in touch. So my name is Joe. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.